All right, Julie, you all ready for the rainy day?
No. But we only have less than 20 miles, so it should go hopefully pretty smooth.
Where are we headed?
We're going to Rocheport.
Rocheport? Or Rocheport, maybe. I don't know. We don't quite know how to pronounce it.
Rocheport, however they spell it. Pronounce it.
Okay. You ready? Yeah, we're going to cut our ride today to just a 20-mile ride instead of a 60-mile ride to Jefferson City because of the rain. It's just going to rain all day, and we just figure we'll cut it short, and that was about the best place to do it as far as getting accommodations. So we're going to lose our rest day in Herman, but this is probably the best thing to do because it's supposed to just rain solid all day long.
Rain gear on and all packed up and ready to go from Boonville to Rocheport in the rain. Heading out from the Holiday Inn Express through the truck stop and the industrial area back to the Katy Trail in the rain. Here we are connecting with the Katy Trail again from the spur that we took to the hotel. The first part of the trail was uphill a little bit, but then we had a downhill ride into Boonville. After 3.5 miles of downhill riding, we were in Boonville itself at the depot and the nice Chamber of Commerce set up there. Riding here past the casino where we could have saved, it wasn't very highly rated. Near the Missouri River into downtown Boonville, which it would have been a lot of fun, but it's raining, so we needed to keep moving. Riding across the bridge over the Missouri River out of Boonville, you can see a light coming towards us on the bike trails. Another biker working his way back from Rocheport to Kansas City. We stopped on the bridge and talked to him for a little while. I forgot how wet and wild it was while we were riding until I reviewed these videos. Quite a wild ride across the bridge. Once across the bridge, we were in the flat lands here, heading to Franklin and New Franklin. We'd been warned by the biker we met that the trail was very soft through this section all the way to the detour to Rocheport. Julie riding here with some clover fields in the background. You can notice that she has some covers over her sandals on this day. We had bought some rubber covers for boots or shoes, and we tried them out with the sandals and they worked pretty well.
Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought going through Boonville. Nicely marked, mostly trail, just a little bit of street riding. Even the bridge was pretty tame. Met that guy. He's bicycling back to Kansas City from Rocheport. He rode down there and is on his way back in a couple days. More of riding. Nice guy. He had a mountain bike. And you think a mountain bike with some 20-inch wheels might be the ticket on the Katy. Trail's pretty soft today with the rain again. Luckily we were pretty much going flat. Should have a tailwind after we hit New Franklin up here. So that'll be nice.
Coming through the town of Franklin here, this is one of the areas you could camp along the trail, the Katy Roundhouse if you wanted to. Coming into New Franklin here to the depot, we spent a little while stretching and having some snacks and just relaxing for a bit under the cover of the roof of the depot. I also took an opportunity to create a video of the gear we were using on our trip, so check that video out. Ready to go out of New Franklin. You can see a lot of water on the side of the trails. It's very low here and a lot of water standing on the side of the trail. As I think I said before, lots of cows here in Missouri. As you can tell, things were starting to really green up with the rain, and as we went along our trip, things got much greener. This silo was very unique, and I was really taken by it. I wish it had been clear so I could get a good picture of it. But it was made of clay tiles, and I guess that's very unique to the Katy Trail.
Still raining. It's supposed to rain all day, so that is not a surprise. It's a bit of a slog. This trail is pretty soft through here. I mean, although it looks like it, I know it's downhill or flat mostly, but the reality is it feels like I'm riding uphill. It's so soft, and maintaining about a 9 to 10 mile an hour pace takes quite a bit of effort. That's not our normal pace. We'd probably usually on pavement with a slight downhill be hitting about 14 miles an hour. So definitely a lot of work when it's raining here on the Katy. Well, we know these crushed limestone are a little slower anyway, harder. We've got about 13 miles in for the day. I think we have, I don't know, 6 or so miles more to go. We should be jumping on the highway here pretty soon for the detour on Highway 40, which I'm not really looking forward to, but we got the flashers. The guy we met said it wasn't too bad, but looking forward to getting to Rocheport and stopping for the day.
Here is the detour that you have to go around to get to Rocheport, the bridge that was out at Salt Creek. Heading over to Highway 40 here. As you notice right away, there's no shoulder, and what little shoulder there is has rumble strips, so you can't really get over with your bike, leaving you in the lane of traffic. There's the Salt Creek Bridge that washed out. As you can see, most cars were being very courteous and going around us, but we had one truck that almost tried to brush us and almost hit Julie with no traffic going either way. Once we get to the top of the hill, it's a bit of a climb and you have to go across a narrow bridge to start the detour. It felt much better being able to move along at a better pace and hopefully get off this highway. It's about 3 miles that you have to go. This is once we're off the highway, heading to Rocheport. A much quieter road, much nicer. We could take our breath and kind of relax a little bit. Coming into Rocheport, going over the creek or river, you can see it's starting to get swollen from all the rain, and the rain would continue all day into the night and get heavier. Rocheport is a really scenic little town. Glad we actually spent some time here, or forced to spend some time, with good restaurants to enjoy. We went to the Merryweather Cafe and Bike Shop, and then to the Rocheport General Store. Both wonderful food, great places to enjoy and relax at. We got to our B&B and then headed over to the Merryweather Cafe to have lunch. Really good food and have some wine. I didn't do a daily wrap-up. It was kind of a harrowing day with the detour. We had 18.6 miles, not too far, but with the driving rain and wind, it was not an enjoyable day. I'm glad we cut it short and spent some time in Rocheport enjoying food and just relaxing and drying out. As always, thank you for watching our video. Like it if you liked it. Please comment and subscribe below. We'd love to have you subscribe and come along with us on our other adventures.